I see.
So this thing, I'm trying to enlighten you that it's not all South Africans, and what you all do, guys.
To be fair, bro, that's what I came up to do today, because the last live we did, I met a lot of South Africans like yourself, the way you are speaking right now, who educated us on the panel on even how this happened and how what they are against is the illegality. You get, they are actually not against. They are
gaslighting you. Let me tell you why, my brother. Let me tell you why.
People on the panel kept saying that they are not South Africans, that they are from Lesotho or Zimbabwe. That's why they are saying this, that a real South African is against all migration.
No, they're lying. Even electoral, you can go on our it's called the IEC, the body that controls elections and everything. And then look at the parties, which are the biggest parties, and read their manifestos. It's a myth. This thing, it's a myth, and that's what I wanted to come up here and do, is because you African brothers give these people airtime, and then they make us seem a majority of South Africans are like this, but they're just a minority. The parties which advocate for foreigners to leave, they don't even make 9% of the vote. They probably have like not more than 10 seats in parliament.
I want to deep dive again about the Zulu again. So Zulu people, is it that they don't like other tribes in South Africa?
They don't. There are a lot of them. They are very tribalist Zulus. I'm Xhosa, for example. When I go to MTN rank here and I speak my Xhosa language, they're like, no, don't speak Xhosa to us, speak Isur. They we know. I'm telling you.
Let me also ask you, what is the most common tongue in South Africa? Like, do you have?
That's the thing. They are the largest tribe in South Africa.
Oh, Zulu are the largest tribe in South Africa.
Yes.
And they are very sadistic.
Hi, Brakome. I'm still speaking. And let me tell you another interesting thing. You see, brother SIH here said that there were Bantustans. Basically, during apartheid, there were different countries. To show how much a lot of these people are sellouts. You know, the only Bantustan, Zululand, and the institutions which are still there, we guess which tribe? Zulus.
Wow. So are you saying that during apartheid, Zulus were like an alliance?
I'm
trying to ask this. Are you saying that during the apartheid period, Zulus were like in an alliance with the white people?
Very much. Kachabutelezi was.
IFP was, yes.
Yes, IFP.
Is that what you're saying? A large
chunk of Zulus were living in that land and they were happy there.
Oh, Zulus were living with the... I'm trying to ask, were they in alliance with the white people?
A large amount of them, yes.
By security police to be hitmen.
Very boom.
They were trained by security police to be hitmen to the other tribes.
To the ANC members.
Yes.
Wow.
In Pupetong, they unalived a lot of Sutu people there.
Wow. So that means this issue has been going on for years, even within South African people.
Yes, it's a tribalistic thing. Yes, it's a tribalistic thing. And I'm coming to the elite again. When I say they gaslighting and say, no, we this much for much is not for all foreigners. The leader, one of the leaders, Pagelum Tagati, said, he mentioned Uti before 2008, we don't mind foreigners. But after, we want all of them to go because they probably got it by fraud and in. First question to me, as a smart person, as a logical person.
Was he lying? I'm asking.
No, wait.
Was he lying?
No, listen, that's what he said.
Was he lying?
No, listen.
Let him finish. Let me finish. This man didn't interrupt anybody. Let him finish.
Let me finish first. Firstly, who is he to check for people's documents? He's not a law enforcement agent. He's just a regular citizen. So it's illegal what he's doing, taking the law into his own hands first. Secondly, how do you determine how do you look at a person and say you got those documents fraudulently? You see, there's no logic in this thing. He even went out to show how stupid this guy is. He said in South Africa, all of us can get 1 million. That's how rich we are. Not taking into account of don't entertain these idiots, please, and then make it seem as I'm speaking. It didn't disrupt you. Let's respect. I'm having a conversation with this guy. So that's what I'm saying, my brother. SIH here was speaking about our history as South Africans to you. I think you got the gist of that.
Interesting. I'm beginning to see. So that means from the analogy I'm just hearing, a lot of this thing has been tribal between South Africans before they now even start to make it even external. So it's been
Yes, it's being tribal, this thing. It's being tribal. But then we've
And-
brushed it under a carpet because we
So would
democrats.
you say that somehow the whitey people are still using these Zulu people to divide and rule, divide and conquer mechanism?
Yes, very much. Because now, like, to show how this thing is funded by whiteys, you know, we've had big wins in the African continent. Like in terms of the UN, the African continent passed that resolution in the UN of slavery. You saw that thing of the slavery, the transatlantic slave trade as a crime against humanity and reparations and those things. There are big moves being made on the African continental free trade area. You saw that thing. And there's you have the Kenyan president, Ruto, is not my favorite guy, going to the Europeans saying, no, give us we have to restructure the financial architecture of global finance. You see Africans pushing, and then you see the calls for the African Union to strengthen. Let's have an enforcing arm. You can't be having wars in Congo, but you see like the African Union is getting strong. You see, and it's which three countries are pushing it? It's Kenya, it's South Africa, Nigerians. Tinubu has been, but the Ghanaians are also pushing this. The Botswana, Tumapoko, the Zimbabweans are like we're pushing like we in accordance as African countries. You see,
Also,
and now
why are they saying that they are not Africans and they don't like black people, but they like whites? They love white people. Why are they saying that?
I think maybe it's indoctrination, and maybe some of them, their parents were sellouts. Who knows?
I mean, you see a lot of them even say that they are not. They don't consider
For
themselves
example,
Africans. They say
I
they're
know-
not Africans.
Dira is not them, I
call
know
them
them.
Africans. That
Yes.
they are just for South Africa. They have no business with Africa, and they
No.
love the whitey people more than the black people.
And that's what I wanted to come to, my brother. SIH here is he breaks down history very intelligently. You understand? And he could have broken up, like I'm sure he knows about the ANC, the apartheid struggle. I'm sure, like the way he broke out, like I'm sure he knows that I'm sure he knows that when we were fighting apartheid, our fathers were fighting apartheid, our grandfathers were fighting apartheid. They went to these countries to get training. They were housed in these countries. They know this thing, SIH, these type of things. They know
The Zulu
that
people were housed by the whites in these countries.
a majority of people, and another thing, a majority of people who fought in the struggle were not Zulu, were Xhosas, to tell you. Leaders, Chris was Xhosa. Nelson Mandela was Xhosa. You even have a lot of prominent Sotho people. Yeah.
So if we should, before I move to the next person, so if we should go by history, that means the Zulu people actually love apartheid that was going on.
Yeah, Zulus love whites.
So if you leave the Zulu,
Like
they will
in
be
Durban.
So wait, I'm coming. Let me get us this last point from you. If you leave it to the Zulu, there will be fair apartheid to happen again.
Hey, a chunk of them. A chunk of them.
A chunk of them will prefer appetite.
Yeah, a chunk of them.
Wow.
The richest man in South
Wow,
Africa,
Zulus amazing, guys.
Rupert said
These
he
are
has
amazing,
an army
guys.
of his
Let-
own.
let's go to the next
Army is
person.
detailing.
Let's go to
Oh, and the
Sia-
last point,
Bonga.
my brother.
Bonga.
Last point. You know, Rupert, like SIH mentioned something. Rupert, the richest man in South Africa, white person. The person who's holding our economy, since you're saying our economy is run by whiteys, that guy is at the forefront.
Wow.
That guy. You know what that guy said? He said that he has an army of taxi drivers. Taxi drivers in South Africa are known for being Zulu. Connect the dots, guys. Jacob Zuma, one of the most, he was also, I also have things to him. Jacob Zuma, the guy that they voted for today, was in a meeting with AfriForum. He was in a meeting with AfriForum.
So sorry, one last question. So I know that was supposed to be the last question. I'm now a bit worried. So do you feel like there's an agenda for South Africa to be fully taken? There's like a whitewash agenda that they want to totally push away the black from South Africa.
No,
So
even there's Zulus who also want to be independent. The Zulus want their own country.
oh, Zulu wants their own country.
Oh, there is
now I
till
understand.
today.
So they are
There's
fighting
white
for their
people-
country. So and they believe that only the white man can give them their country.
Yeah, there's people who say they want a Zulu country, Zulu
Lord, I have
independence. There's people who believe that.
Makes
So
sense. Makes
we
sense.
can't be held to ransom by these people and make us think that's all of South Africa. A lot of them, it's a lot of people who are pushing this march and march are Zulus. It's a fact.
Wow.
Wow.
And you watch these marches, look at their leaders. Just look at the leaders, the people who they march with.
What are these men speaking to you in your language? But I don't want us to hear.
He's speaking Zulu, so yeah, I'm closer, different, but I understand him.
Why is he saying in Zulu? Is he insulting you in Zulu or what?
No, he's Zulu.
Is he saying you should stop talking and you should stop saying these things?
No, leave him. Look at the march, and look at the leaders.
Because I noticed that when some of you
march.
come to this panel and start speaking, some people say stop telling these people this hour, like you are saying too much, or
no. Listen, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not hiding nothing from you. You see the people, watch the videos of these marches, and then look at the people who are at the front, and then come and you see what I've told you today. You will see what I'm talking about.
I mean, I've seen a lot of the videos.
Who are the leaders?
Honest.
Which tribe do they come from? Those leaders.
So a lot of them are Zulus.
Zulus.
Let me hear from Siyabonga. Siyabonga, what's your take on this, Siyabonga? Siyabonga, are you there?